Hi, I'm back again, and I've got a quick tip that I forgot to put in my last video. When you're putting parts together like I am, the vent section for the hood came off of the C2 Grand Sport, the red section came off the original C6, and then the black section came off of a conversion kit to convert a C6 to be a pseudo C2. I have to align 3 different pieces. So a lot of times what people do is they'll sit there and they would put this hood on and they'd sit there and measure and move and measure and move and measure and move. It works, but it's very tedious. Instead, I go to the base piece and I actually put measurement marks on here. So I put a scale across here. I've got a long red scale somewhere around here, laid it across there, and marked off every inch. That way, when I'm trying to align things, I don't have to get a tape measure and go that side, go this side, go that side, go this side. I just come over here and go, oh, well, this edge of this is this many inches in from the edge. And then I go over there, see it's that many inches. And the advantage is I just come over here and I look, I go, okay, is that edge aligned with that mark? Yep, it sure is. Then I come over here and go, oh, is that edge aligned with this mark? Yep, sure enough. Thing must be centered. Beats the heck out of taking measurements back and forth, especially when you've got a part like this that isn't square, it's wing shaped. And so it saves a lot of time to just go ahead and put the marks. And you can see that I did it all through this hood before I hacked it all to pieces. So when I was making any of the cuts, I had a good reference line instead of trying to come up with a reference line or actually measuring, because it's very difficult to measure. The other thing is I took all of the parts that were basically horizontal and vertical and then extended those lines. That way when I make a measurement, I have a reference point instead of just guessing at how far that is. And then what I do is I actually mark on my parts. So I marked how wide that was, then I marked how wide that was, same thing here, same thing here. So in addition to these lines that I have on the hood, marking everything, I also have measurements. All of this is a sanity check to make sure that everything is as symmetrical as possible. Oh, and here is that template. And so it is half of this. So it curls up, so I can't really show you, but I don't have free hand. But anyway, I got all of this marked up. And then I don't know if I brought it up in the other video, but by clipping these things together with the binder clips, I was able to sand or grind these things to where they are virtually identical. And then I have these marks that I made off of the paper. And so this is a good mirror image between the two sides. So now I know my hood will be symmetrical. The other thing is that a lot of times there's variances from car to car, and a lot of people judge the entire quality of the car just on gaps between panels. So what I wanted to do was make the hood mold a little bit oversized so that when we put it on a car, we can custom adjust the panel gap for the hood. Well, I was trying to figure out how to make this wider here than the factory. This is the factory hood. I don't know what the tolerance is from the factory, but I doubt it's real close. So I was trying to figure out how do I make it wider. This is already a little bit wider because I trimmed it that way because this hood used to be like that. What I decided to do is when I make these wings, I went ahead and made them a little bit wider. So when I attach them to here, which is going to be there, they actually stick past the edge of the hood about 1/8 of an inch, I guess, something like that, maybe a quarter. I don't think it's a quarter though. It's about whatever that dimension is. Anyway, it's enough that it is going to be slightly oversized. So everything that comes out of the mold will be slightly oversized. So I can put it on the car, mount it up, and then grind or file the edge so that I can accurately control the gap in the hood. Okay, that's it. Like, subscribe, hit the alert, hit the thanks if you want to donate, share this thing, and if you don't like what we're doing, You don't know jack. Bye.